In what area in your life are you currently overthinking, overdoing, or really trying to figure things out? Hi, this is Gabby, and welcome to the Infinite Light channel. It's really good to have you here. Today's channel message is talking about how we can let go of control. So, try to let our ego mind step in the back seat and tap more into our heart, to let our inner wisdom or our higher wisdom guide us. And this is something that I am working with myself on a daily basis. I think when you're used to living a lot in the analytical mind, trying to figure things out, trying to know what are the right next steps, trying to figure it out. I mean, our mind wants to know. It really wants to know. It wants to see the steps. It wants to plan ahead. So this thing about surrendering more to the present moment and to feel into the guidance, feel into the nudges, and move from there is something that I'm really practicing every day. And it's a journey. So, in what areas of your life are you good at surrendering, and other areas where there is just too much overthinking and the mind keeps thinking about the past and trying to figure out what the future will look like? I think that the channeled messages, the energy that comes through, really helps. For me, it's a tool. They really help me to reconnect to my inner truth, to my inner guidance, and to the present moment and the here and now. So this is what I hope that this can bring to you as well, that it can support you on your journey to reconnect with the truth of who you are, your inner guidance, because we all have it available to us in any moment that we choose it. But it's a choice, and it's a conscious choice, and it's something that we need to practice. Um, but it's beautiful, and the more you practice, the more life starts to change, and it becomes easier and more flowing, and yeah, more expansive, more exciting. So yes, handing over to the guides to bring you this channel message. Yes, dear souls, we are here. We are here with you today, delighted to bring through this message, a message of hopefulness, of joyfulness, and expansion, because we believe that if you are here, if you're tapping in, if you're resonating with this channel, with this message, that is why you're here. You are here because your soul wants to expand further. Your soul wants to reconnect to the truth, to the the vastness that is available, everything that is available to you when you connect to higher wisdom, higher guidance. And you're doing that through the portal of your heart, through your own heart-based consciousness. Because if you are here at this time on earth, and you're resonating with these messages, it is a very clear sign that you are open for more divine guidance, and you want to live a life that is more expansive and more joyful and more easy and flowing and effortless. Perhaps you have been in a place where you have been struggling and striving too much. There has been a lot of pressure. Perhaps there still is, because there is always a part of you that is the human part, and you have your ego mind. You will always have your ego mind. That is part of you. That is part of this human journey. But as you move more into heart-based living and you reconnect more to your soul and to your truth and to your inner guidance, and you come back again and again to the present moment, you will feel gradually how you regain your power, how you can manage your day-to-day life in a whole different way. And step by step, life becomes so much more flowing and easy and fun and exciting, because that is why you are here. You are here to be on a journey of life that feels joyful and exciting. And the way to do that is to open up, to realize fully that you are so much more than just this human body, and there is so much more to you, and there is so much energy and power available to you when you tap into it and you let that inner guidance guide you. Because we have spoken about this before, but it's such a key to living more limitlessly, is to realize that when you want to create something new, when you want to fully expand, you are heading in a direction, you are heading towards, let's say, a destination where you've never been before. You've never been there. So when you try to figure it out through your ego mind, so trying to understand how to get there, because perhaps you have this vision of where you want to go, and then your mind becomes obsessed with understanding exactly how that will happen, because you're still in this old paradigm of doing and of needing to know. But your ego mind can never figure this out and cannot know, but your higher self, your inner being, holds that higher perspective. So it's like, you can imagine that perhaps when you were little, maybe you were flying dragons, you know, these dragons that you have on a leash. And when the wind comes, they can rise higher and higher up in the sky. So imagine that your inner being, your higher self, is this dragon. And the difference with when you were little is that this leash is really, really long. So it reaches so far, far, far up. And this dragon has the higher view. It can see around the corners, it can see, and it can guide you on the path of least resistance. So when you just hold on to the leash and let this dragon drag you along, your life will expand and you will be moving in the right direction towards your dreams, your goals, in a way that feels exciting and joyful. And this is what we refer to as the path of least resistance, because when you try to figure it out, when you let your ego mind get in the way and let it try to figure it out, very often this road will be full of doing, of hustling, mm, of forced action taking, which is very different from aligned actions. So when you let yourself be guided, when you feel your way forward, and when we say feel, we do not refer to the five senses of your physical body, of your physical being. We mean feel into your heart, or if you want to refer to it as your gut feeling, your intuition. but it's really your heart guiding you, and your heart is the part of you that really connects to your soul, to your inner being, to your higher self. So when you feel into that and you follow that guidance, those nudges, those inspired actions, because then suddenly you will just know what you should do next. And that is why we always come back to the practice of being more and more present. And we want to encourage you to see this as a journey. It's really like going to the gym, and you cannot expect to grow these big muscles overnight. So it's really a practice, and this is something that you can practice every day. And the more you become aware, and the more you can realize when your ego mind is taking over. We love to speak of the metaphor as you being in a car driving, and oftentimes um, it is your ego mind that has been driving the car, so holding the steering wheel and trying to figure out exactly which route to take, and looking in the rear mirror all the time, reflecting on what has been, and there was a bump in the road, so maybe there will be more bumps in the road, etc. So this is all metaphorically speaking. But what we want you to do is to think that now it's time for your ego to get in the back seat, and for your soul, your inner being, to take over the steering wheel. And this means not looking in the rear mirror all the time. So, not thinking about reiterating the past, and not questioning whether your GPS is being able to guide you on the right path. So, just trusting the path. So, trusting the GPS, trusting that your soul driving the car will take you to the right, in the right direction, and will bring you towards your goal. And then your goals can be more or less defined. So we think that the best thing you can do is to define your goals very much in the feeling state. So, and many times for you humans, because you are here living a life on this physical earth and this physical reality, it is easy to use your imagination to define something quite concrete. Maybe it's a beautiful home that you imagine. Maybe it's you walking along a beach with your loved ones on this magnificent vacation. Perhaps it's you standing in front of a crowd speaking, or whatever it may be. But the most important thing when you are in your imagination is how you will feel when you're there. So when you can see yourself and feel yourself being in this mm, in this goal, in this scene, it's like a movie scene, and you can imagine, you can feel into how that feels like. So do you feel freedom? Do you feel true happiness, playfulness? What does it feel like? Does it feel light, expansive, bubbly, joyful? Like there is no other place you would rather be. So, what does it really feel like? And this is the GPS coordinates. You do not need to know how it will all work out, because your inner being will guide you when you let your inner being hold the steering wheel. And you do this by always returning back to the present moment, reconnecting to yourself, to your heart, to the here and now, and then feeling into what is the right next step. So this is what we want to guide you towards today, to really feel into this truth. How does this resonate for you? How does this make you feel? The knowing that you do not have to figure it out. You do not need to know. You can release, you can trust, you can let it go. Once you have put in the coordinates of where you're heading, how it feels like to be living in the reality where your goals, your dreams, your visions are fulfilled, then your inner guidance, your heart will help you to move in that direction and to bring you towards that fulfillment. Then we also want to say that you need to be open. You need to be very open for the ideas, the nudges. Sometimes it can be something that feels really strange. It just comes into your head suddenly. Maybe there is an urge to call someone, to write a mail, to go to a place. But when you feel those sudden downloads, it is most likely your inner being guiding you. So be open to that. Be open to those sudden nudges and those feelings of true inspired action. And then when you're open, then things will evolve, and perhaps they turn out so much bigger and so much better than you could possibly imagine, because your ego mind cannot figure this out. It's so much bigger than you can grasp, and especially when you are moving towards somewhere, someplace where you've never been before. And we believe that if you are here tapping into this frequency and vibration, you are heading towards something bigger. That is why you're here, because your soul wants more. Your soul wants to explore and expand more in this life. And there is no better time than right now. Right now, right here, right now, there is no better time. There is no better time. So everything is available to you in the now moment. You are always living in the now moment. Life is here in the now moment. So you are in the perfect place right here, right now, to take a moment to think about what you really want, what you would love, how would that feel? Tap into that, sit with that, and then feel into what is the inspired next step. Where is your soul guiding you towards? And if you want to feel a bit into this frequency and vibration, we want to support you to open up to your own connection. Then you can just sit, and if you want to, you can place a hand over your heart. That can help. And then just take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, and just feel how you move from your head to your heart, just releasing all the thoughts, releasing everything else, and just being here and now, just being. So breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Just feel, just feel. Feel how it feels to just be you. knowing that in this moment you are everything you need to be. You have everything you need inside of you. And when you tap into this inner knowing, to this inner guidance, you can tap in to the energy and to the wisdom flowing to you and through you, guiding you, supporting you, uplifting you, protecting you. It is your birthright. It is all coded within you, and it's all available to you. You just need to feel into it and let it grow and let it expand every day, every day. It's an incremental journey. We want to thank you so much for tuning in, for being here, sharing your presence, your love, your light. This is a co-creation. This is a true co-creation with all of you who are listening to this, regardless of the timing, because it's all energy and vibration, and it is timeless. There is no time. It's all here and now. It's all here and now. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really, really happy that you are here, that you are tuning into this. It means so much because this is truly a co-creation. And I personally feel that we are in such an exciting time right now. Whenever right now is, when I'm recording this, it's just around the Leo full moon. There is a lot of expansion. There is a lot of things. I've had a lot of things moving to me and through me. I think we are here to always evolve, to always release what doesn't belong to us, to release the old patterns, beliefs, whatever we feel held back by, and then step more and more fully into our own truth, our own inner light, and to live more fully every day, and to create that feeling of freedom and expansion inside of ourselves, to be able to then mirror it on the outside. So thank you so much, and if you like the channel, please like, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.